Hey guys, welcome back to Banter with Brooke. Thank you for joining me this week. My name is Brooke. I'm the host of this podcast, and thank you for joining me on this week's episode. The title of this video is How to Deal with Being Burnt Out. And to be honest, I've been very burnt out recently. I actually had a mental breakdown earlier today, so this is going to be a more serious kind of episode. I feel like this is also around the time where people are starting to kind of get like seasonal depression and it's getting colder outside, which I love this time of year, and I feel like have the opposite of seasonal depression. I love this cold weather. I love the vibes of this time of year. I just have been a little stressed out because I have been through a lot this year, to be honest. My childhood dog passed away. My grandpa just passed away. I lost my childhood best friend. Like, we're no longer friends. And I'm not trying to use any of this as an excuse, but I'm also trying to give myself grace and tell myself that it's okay to not be totally okay when all of these things have happened in such a short amount of time. I wanted to say too that I am not perfect. I feel like a lot of these episodes where I'm like, how to like fix your life, like how to be more productive, like I don't want you guys to think that I have it all figured out, and like obviously I have those good moments where I truly do feel like that, and I know what I need to do to get myself out of a rut. But when you're in a rut, it's kind of hard to get yourself to do those kind of things. But this is just an example, like I said, of I don't want you guys to watch my videos and think that I just know everything. Like, everybody's human and everybody has their mental health struggles, and your life has ups and downs. Sometimes you're going to be good, sometimes you're not going to be good. And I'm just having one of those low moments right now. And I'm going to try not to get emotional during this episode. I also am getting my period very shortly, and like I said, I had a mental breakdown not that long ago. So bear with me. Also, though, this is my episode 103, and I am super, super excited. Next week's episode is going to be my final episode of season 1 of my podcast. I am going to take a couple month break to allow myself to get caught up on clips that I need to post for my channel, and also just a bunch of other things. I think I mentioned to you guys that I'm redoing my house and stuff. We got new carpet in the basement. We are moving rooms around, and so that's been stressful because we're in the process of painting my room right now. So everything is kind of unorganized, all over the place, and being unorganized doesn't help my my burnt out, upset feeling. So I just want to say though that I'm super, super proud of myself, and I have not missed a week of uploading. I have uploaded for 103 weeks in a row, haven't missed one, and I'm super, super proud of myself for that. That's another reason why I feel like this break is happening at a perfect time, because it will allow me to rest and reset and help with my burnout. Also, I told you guys too that I'm getting a new podcast set. I'm moving all my stuff into my new room, and I'm going to have my podcast set in there. So that will be super fun, and it'll be a nice, refreshing vibe for season 2. But yeah, there's 52 weeks in a year, and 52 times 2 is 104. So my 104th episode next week will be my official 2-year episode, which is a special one for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I've just been, like I said, feeling very burnt out. I feel very unorganized. I feel like I've been very, very off my routine with my hygiene, like my skincare. I have this huge pimple. I've been feeling bad about myself. I've been feeling stressed. I've been feeling lazy. And for me, one, I think I have ADHD. I don't have a diagnosis, but I feel that way. And for me too, I feel like I get overwhelmed very easily. Like when I have so many things to do, it feels like there's so much on my plate that I'm so overwhelmed that I don't end up doing any of it because am so overwhelmed that I don't even know where to start. So yeah, I haven't wrote in my planner, which I literally rely on that so much, which is another reason I probably feel off my routine. I haven't wrote in my planner in like 2 or 3 months. I need to clean my room. I'm literally behind beyond belief on posting clips, but I could just start from where I'm at and like continue to post clips. But for my own sake and my OCD, I want to post all. Like I need to start from where I left off and finish the clips. So, and just getting back to a consistent, I want to start working out, going to my workout classes again, going on walks every day. And yeah, I just am feeling in a rut and kind of out of it. So, as you can see from the title, How to Deal with Being Burnt Out, I'm going to be telling you guys things that I thought of, also things that I researched on how to deal with / recover from a burnout. And this advice is going to be for myself included. I'm going to need to do all of these things to get myself out of this rut. So, number one is to move your body. Working out really sends your body like dopamine like signals, like it makes you happy. I don't know if it's dopamine or whatever, serotonin, one of the two. It sends your body signals, and even like not even like intense workouts, anything, just like going for walks, just moving your body in general, stretching, walking, working out, like it is so important for your mental health. And I know I've said this in other episodes too, like your physical and your emotional, your mental, like all of that goes together. Like when one is bad, it can mess up the whole thing, the whole system. So definitely move your body. That's something I want to start doing. I'm really trying to go for walks every day again because I was really on a good routine doing that. And I've been also trying to take my dog on more walks. And the last 2 years have done a turkey trot, like the 5K on Thanksgiving. And I really want to do that again this year, but I haven't been walking. So I feel like it's going to be extremely hard. So I'm trying to walk / jog for the rest of this month leading up to Thanksgiving so I can walk / run this 5K better, which I know I should have been prepping way before that, but I haven't. So I need to start moving my body. The next thing I found was to learn a new skill. When you're burnt out, like you've been doing the same things over and over again and you don't know what to do, you're feeling overwhelmed, learning something new can kind of help reset yourself and also give yourself some excitement of like something new to look forward to or to learn and to try. Like I don't know if I will really be doing this one just because my burnout is just more of like the overwhelmed, like stressed kind of burnout, not really like you feel like you're doing the same thing every day and you feel like you need something. Because I feel like there is multiple different kinds of burnouts. I just realized someone moved this. What the hell? Did the people who did our carpet move this? Because in one of the pictures that they posted or like sent my mom, my Hello Kitty, they took my Hello Kitty and put it on the floor and like did like a 0.5 like angle shot, and like the Hello Kitty was like in the front of the picture. So they were like moving my shit and touching my shit, which I have very much OCD when it comes to that, but looks like they did that. And it looks like they moved this because I had it hands out like a zombie. And so anyway, that just distracted me. But anyway, learning something new can add some more excitement into your life and into your routine. That can help make you feel less burnt out, or even just add like something new and some like happiness into your life and into your routine to get yourself back in a positive mindset. This one is huge. Next, I wrote stay connected to friends and family. This one is so crucial because you are never alone. When you are feeling burnt out and overwhelmed, it can be a very stressful, hard, emotional time. And so having your support system around you, your friends and family, to be there to listen to your problems when you're feeling down, to help you out, like it's very, very crucial to stay connected. Also, yeah, and some people, they tend to isolate when they're feeling stressed or sad. And if your friends are one of those people, just make sure you check on your friends if they seem to be a little quiet recently or not reaching out as much. Just make sure to check on those friends, because you never know how somebody's feeling or what somebody's going through mentally and inside of their own heads. So it's super important to stay connected and to communicate how you're feeling with your friends, with your family, and just know that you have someone to lean on. And if you don't, you can always, I tell you guys this all the time, my Instagram is always linked in the description of these videos, and my DMs are open, so you can always send me a message and I will gladly be there for you. So next one is to go on an adventure. And I'm not talking about, it can be elaborate as like booking a vacation just to get away. And it kind of goes along with like a new skill, just like being in a new environment, like going on a vacation, like going somewhere you've never been or you haven't been in a while, just to break out of the routine and find something new, and just to give you a little bit of happiness. Also, if you're on a vacation, you are not focusing on, you kind of get to like go out of reality for a little bit. You get to relax and just focus on, if you're going, I mean, some people vacation solo, which I don't think I could ever do. But if you go on a vacation like with your friends, with your family, you can just like focus on family time, friend time, relaxing and having fun. So, and even if you don't, it doesn't have to be elaborate as like going on a vacation. Even like, you don't have to like book a flight, book a hotel, none of that. Just like drive to like the nearest city near you and go explore the city for the day. Or if there's been like a food place near you, like a restaurant that you've been wanting to try, but you haven't found the time to go, maybe go try a new food. Maybe if there's an activity you haven't done in a while, like bowling or mini golf or arcade or things like that, just even like local, small, or if you don't want to spend any money at all, drive somewhere and just look at the scenery. You can always, walking around, drive somewhere you've never been, like near you, and just walk around and scope things out and look at the scenery. Like just go on any type of adventure to kind of reset your mind, especially any adventure like in nature. Like arcade and all that stuff is super fun too, but I find it really helpful to be in nature when I'm struggling. I like to just sit outside and breathe in the fresh air and look at the trees and relax. And maybe that's another reason I've been a little mentally not the best, is because I haven't been outside much really. And I don't know why, but I need to do that, which is why I'm trying to go for walks again. It's beautiful where I live right now. All the trees are obviously green and yellow and changing colors. And this is like my perfect weather. It's getting cooler out. I can wear cute, cozy outfits and layer and not be sweating. So I definitely need to go spend more time in nature right now. But yeah, that's another way to get out of or recover from a burnout, is to go on an adventure, whatever that means to you. Another one is self-care, which, like I said earlier, I've been neglecting, but keeping up with your self-care will help you feel so much better about yourself. I feel like part of the reason I've been feeling kind of like ugly and not great is because, one, like I said, everything kind of goes all together, like your physical, your mental. So because I haven't been doing my self-care, I feel like, or because I haven't been doing well mentally, it's been making me feel not pretty. But also, because I haven't been feeling well mentally, I haven't been doing my self-care, which then is a vicious cycle, because it's like I'm burnt out, so I don't feel like doing anything. But then when I don't do anything, I feel guilty about it and I feel ugly and I feel horrible. But then I feel like it's just like it's a whole cycle. And so, yes, I need to be better. I need to book a gynecologist appointment because I still have yet to get a pap smear. I need to book a dentist appointment, even though my dentist is like booked out for months, and like I don't have any problems. Like I'm not having like tooth pain or anything, but just, a routine dentist visit is always good. So I need to definitely go to the dentist. I need to book my self-care appointments. I need to do my skincare, make sure I'm doing my skincare every day, every night. I was doing so good with doing my skincare every morning and every night. And when I do, my skin looks amazing. So I just need to get back into it, like I said. And yeah, but even like the thought of it right now, like it makes me want to cry because it's so overwhelming. Like thinking about all the shit I have to do is so overwhelming to me. Like I can't believe, if you guys, and it doesn't even look that bad, but like I have so much more of my room to paint. We have to do like another coat, and then like I'm doing two other walls, like another color. And I'm not trying to be complaining because I'm so grateful that I even get to redo my room and get to redecorate. Like it's going to be, and I'm going to love it and enjoy it once it's done. But the fact that I'm already burnt out and then having all of this stuff to still do and finish, plus all the other things that are on my mind and on my plate, is just stressing me out. And so then, yeah, I have to move all the furniture, and then I have to organize all my stuff and put things where they need to go and take stuff from my other room and move it all into my new room. Like it's just a lot of stuff. So then to even think about like doing my skincare and like, it's just like, I don't even want to do it. But that literally goes on to the next thing I wrote, is to speak positively, which I was not doing just now. But I also have said this in a million different episodes. I feel like a broken record. What you speak out into the universe is what comes back to you. And so I just need to be more positive. And like I said, I'm so grateful that that these are my worries and that I have so many things in my life. I have family, I have friends, I have a home, I have so many things that I am truly, truly so grateful for, and I don't take for granted. But I just, yeah, once I get back into the routine and the swing of things, everything will be fine. But I just feel like I've been kind of in this rut for a while, to now it's at the point where it's like pretty overwhelming. But just remember, yeah, to speak positively, to others, to yourself, especially about yourself. When you say negative things about yourself, the more you're going to think that those things are true. If you always are talking badly about yourself or think that you're, oh, I'm this, I'm that, like, then you're going to really truly believe those things. You need to speak positively to yourself and speak gratitude. Expressing your gratitude is super important always. And so, yeah, starting to change the way you think about things and speak about things will really help you start to recover from your burnt out feeling. Next one is to make a to-do list, which I actually think I'm going to do this one just so I can feel better. And then like it'll feel satisfying once I cross things off that I get to do. So on my to-do list right now would be finish painting my room, finish my room in general, just get everything moved in there and organized, catch up on posting clips, do my skincare, write in my planner, just whatever, all the things I need to do. And I highly suggest you guys make a to-do list as well, because like I said, when you have so many things to do, it gets overwhelming and you don't want to do, you don't want to do any of them. And so if you write things down and then little by little, just complete one small task at a time, say you need to do the dishes, you need to do your laundry, whatever, just write down or just do one thing at a time. Do the dishes, cross that off, you're done, you did something off your list, and it will make you feel so accomplished that you completed something. And yeah, also another thing is to appreciate and acknowledge the little wins and the small accomplishments. Like if you've been in a rut and you haven't been doing anything for like days or weeks, and then you do the dishes, and even if doing the dishes was all you did that day, that is something that needed to be done, that you got off your to-do list, and you should be proud of yourself. Because again, if you try and do everything all at once, you're going to continue having that burnt out feeling, because you're going to be overwhelmed and like be so stressed out trying to finish everything all in one day. So just do something small. Go for a walk, read 10 pages of a book, do laundry, do the dishes. Just get one task done and write a to-do list of all your things you need to do. So then once you start one by one, checking everything off, it will help you feel better as you see less and less things being left on the to-do list, which that is something I'm going to do, because I think it will really help me in my mental health to see everything laid out and then cross things off once I'm done. Yeah, this goes along with making a to-do list. I put do one task at a time, which is like I literally just said, just accomplish one thing, cross it off, and don't try and do everything all in one day or 1 week. Like you have time. You can do whatever you need to do. Just take your time and you will get it all done. The next thing is huge, and this is one of my biggest problems, is limit screen time. I find myself, because I'm so overwhelmed, my way of putting off doing things is by just scrolling on my phone. But then that also makes me feel guilty, because I feel like I waste so much time on my phone. And so I feel like by limiting your screen time, one, I think for me personally, I feel more productive when I'm not on my phone. Obviously, I feel like as most people would. And so if you're on your phone less, then that means you have more time in the day to complete the things on your to-do list, and then the less things you will have to do. So yes, I highly recommend limiting your screen time to get things off your to-do list, because once you stop procrastinating and you do things that you need to get done, at least like I said, for me, I feel so much better. Like not doing the task makes me feel good now in the moment, because I like don't feel like doing it, but then I always feel guilty after. Like you always feel better once you do something, whether it's working out, doing a chore, like it always, like you always feel better no one ever wants to do a chore or wants to work out. There's those few people who enjoy working out, which I wish I was one of those people, but I don't really. But once you get it done, you always feel so much better. So limit your screen time to allow yourself to get done what you need to get done, because then you'll have more time in your day. Let's see. Ooh, this is a big one too, is create and stick to a routine. So that one really helps me feel productive. Like if you wake up, you do your skincare, you brush your teeth, you get ready for the day. Even if you don't have your whole day set up the same every day, but just parts of the day, like your morning routine, your night routine, I feel like those should be consistent every single day. And I think it's like 30 days or something to form a habit. So if you just start doing it every day, and then it will literally become a habit, and it'll be what you just naturally start doing. Or even like one thing in the day too, like I want for creating and sticking to my routine personally would be, like I said, a morning routine of doing my skincare, brushing my teeth, same thing with my night routine. And then also during the day, I want to go for a walk every single day. And that would be my daily routine. Whatever else I do in the day will obviously vary, because some days I work, some days I don't, some days I'll be filming a video, some days I'll be editing a video. But that is what I want to do every single day, and I want to stick to it and create a solid routine. And I think if you guys all do that as well, it will definitely help you feel less burnt out. Sorry, my dog's barking. It'll help you feel less burnt out and more accomplished, because you will feel like you did something in your day. Like even if you don't do anything else that day, you will at least know that you did your morning routine, your night routine, and you did something within your day to benefit yourself. Like brushing your teeth, doing your skincare, that's obviously very good for you and what you need to be doing. So it will make you feel good to just know that you at least have some sort of routine or routines set in place. And then lastly, how to help, or this isn't really how to help being burnt out, but this is just something that you guys should remember. And I think it'll make you just feel better, maybe not feel less burnt out, but it'll help you feel better with like your mental health, is no productivity guilt. And this is something, like I said, I struggle with a lot. I always feel guilty when I don't do, that's another reason why I'm feeling down, right? But then it makes me feel worse and more down, because I'm feeling guilty because I'm not doing what I need to get done. But your worth is not based on your productivity and how many things you get done in a day. You are enough and you are worth it just by being alive and being yourself. And so that is something I need to do, is not associating guilt, because I feel very guilty always when I eat unhealthy, when I don't work out, when I don't do my routine, when I don't I don't know if he has to go to the bathroom. Maybe I'll let him out. Hold on. My dog needs to go to the bathroom. Never mind. He hears my mom coming home. I don't even remember where I left off, but just remember to, not feel, oh my God, I'm out of breath from running up the stairs. Just not to feel guilty when you don't get done what you need to get done, because it is okay to have off days. Just don't let them last too long, which is what I've been doing right now. So that is why I'm filming this episode, and that is why I want to, like I said, I wanted to write all these things down so that I can start doing them, because I need to get myself out of this rut, because it is driving me crazy. So yeah. these were all the things that I wrote down to help deal with being burnt out and how to recover from it. I hope if you guys are feeling burnt out or struggling with anything, that this episode helped you out in any way. My advice for this episode, oh my God, I feel a booger in my nose. My advice for this episode, as you guys know, I give a little positive message, a quote, a piece of advice at the end of each episode, and to leave you guys with something positive, because this episode wasn't that positive of one, but it's something that I'm actively going through and feeling, and I always want to be real and honest, and I'm not going to fake be happy and all that in a video when I really am not feeling motivated and happy right now. So my advice though for you guys is not every season is about glowing up. Some are just about not giving up on yourself and staying alive in spirit when everything feels heavy. And I really needed to hear this. I saw this on Instagram and I really needed to hear it, because not every season is about glowing up. Like, you're not going to always be elevating and elevating and elevating. Sometimes you need to go through rough patches and struggles to go back up on top. And I know everything is temporary, and just because I'm feeling burnt out and not really the happiest mentally right now doesn't mean that I'm gonna be here forever, and I can bounce back, and I'm gonna bounce back. And like I said, this is like my favorite time of year, and I'm looking forward to the holidays and everything. And so yeah, this season is just about not giving up on myself and trying to just keep it pushing when everything feels heavy. Like I said, with my grandpa passing away recently and everything, don't want to use any of it as an excuse, but it is really hard to also feel happy when I'm obviously missing him and thinking about him every day. And I also had a breakdown the other day, realizing that this is going to be the first holidays without him, and I feel like it's going to feel very weird this holiday season. But yeah, just like I said earlier, the phrase giving myself grace, and just allowing myself that it's okay that I'm trying to not feel guilt and to give myself grace, because not every season is I'm going to be so motivated and so happy and leveling up. And it's okay to just not give up and just about being where I need to be and just not giving up. And so, yeah, just I want you guys to remember that as well, just to give yourself grace and don't put so much pressure on yourself, because you don't always have to be elevating and glowing up. You can just be yourself for a minute and just don't give up and just keep pushing when you're feeling down. So yeah, next episode is going to be my last one for a few months, but don't worry, I'm still going to be posting, whether it's shorts or regular videos, I'm still going to be posting weekly. So don't go anywhere. Hit the subscribe button and turn the post notifications on. I would also really appreciate it if you liked and commented on this video as well. The links to my other social medias will be linked in the description as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.